whenever you're commenting on the channel. That's right. I just wanted to do it just for everyone's safety reasons. Obviously, you guys know. But with that being said, I'm just gonna get to it. Alright, so first we're gonna do this. Oops. Okay, this is that problem. Alright, so didn't work as well. With that being said, let me just see. It's pretty tough to get. Oh, there we go. Alright, finally. So, all I'm going to be doing right now is basically explaining the rest of the stuff. Yeah. So, let me just scroll through all this. Save you all that time of having to look through every single thing. There's a clean page. There's no clean page, huh? There's too much stuff. Oh, there we go. This looks like a clean page. Alright, there we go. So basically, I don't know if I can see comments right now. Let me see. Yo, how are you? Long time no see. Thank you very much. And as I was saying, most of you will probably know episodes 2.5 just released. So with that being said, I am working on episode 3. That's for sure. But that one's gonna take a little bit longer since it involves a bit more characters and different settings as well as more dialogue. Dialogue's the hardest thing you can really do. With that, I'm just gonna be drawing a little bit and explaining like what my goal with this is. But yeah, basically, episode 3 will take place on Earth. Obviously, different continents, and if I am correct, it should be basically the usual. The Emperor arrives, and well, that's cool. Collab with the Dilophosaurus channel. That sounds cool. Hope it goes well. So, like I was saying, sorry if I'm a bit more muted today or like low. That's just because I can't talk extremely loud right now. But yeah, that's kind of it. So basically, what I had planned for episode 3. Yeah, don't worry, school is important. That's for sure. I'd rather you go to school than just miss the live stream. Gotta get your facts in. Gotta spit them facts and beats. By the way, can y'all hear me, or is it too low? Because, like I was saying, if I'm correct, the cast is gonna be Caden and Mari. Good afternoon. Oh, it's faint. How about now? Is it good? Yeah, sometimes it can be a bit mute, but I think right now it's good. Alright, let me see. Okay, no, I think that's good volume. Like I was saying, yeah, don't worry. Like I was saying, I'm probably gonna work on this a little bit today, on episode 3. Maybe I can finish episode 3 today, but it's most likely just gonna be posted on what day is it today? It's like the 22nd, 23rd of April. I would say May, by like the end of May. The DOTO series is basically um, what I can describe as like a omniversal kind of like universe. Well, omniverse. It's composed of the Emperor, which is Goju slash Eversur. I think I have some videos, bro. The Jurassic Park novel was something else, bro. It had way cooler series. But I was saying that basically DOTO stands for Defenders of the Omniverse. So yeah, that's kind of like I know my animations are somewhat like a bit chopped and like kind of stiff, but apart from having to update on that, I had to update on the story. So basically, as we head on to the more storyline, I mostly rely on Goji's channel for like the updates on the story. But like, if it comes to like, um, when it comes to character designs, I just need basically like a rough description. Sorta. Uh, so right now, obviously, I'm still like a starter, a beginner. So far, it's like about 1 minute episodes, if I'm correct. Don't worry, they're just fixing something. I'm surprised you guys can actually hear that. But yeah, they're just fixing something. Um, yeah, but basically, I think I have some videos on my channel. Um, it's I don't have like a playlist yet. Um, so, but yeah, I think so far there's been 2.5 episodes. Well, technically three, but it counts as 2.5. I've released so far episode one, which is um, Broken Lineage. Then we have new recruits, worthy recruits, I mean. And lastly, I think Help from Above is like the newest. But yeah, that's like, this is supposed to be like a nice little fun project. Obviously, if it gets big, then like I would be happy, right? But like in general, it's just like a little side hustle, just like a little fun project I had. Um, and thank you all, the contributors, for like submitting your designs, your characters, your ideas. That really does help. Hello. Yeah. Uh, I wasn't expecting this to be like so populated. Yes, I made the series. I'm not like obviously 100% professional animator. Um, I'm still a beginner. You can watch it on YouTube. I might make a playlist for it later. It's probably gonna be like it's probably gonna be like about 7 episodes per season, a total of 3 to 4 seasons. Yeah, but I animate everything by hand basically. So that's kind of like the main purpose, not just for like how can I say this? Not just wow, I got it on the tip of my tongue. I know what it is, but well, hmm. Basically, this is just so I can also practice my animations. Hammond collection, I haven't gotten one yet. I think like once the Giganotosaurus came out, the Giga, I wanted to get like the Giga Hammond collection. But I think it's sold out in my local Targets, and I didn't get a chance to get one. Obviously, they restocked, but then I had like already gotten the new Rebirth, Wild Roars, because I like the designs and Baryonyx and Nazuto, Ceratops, Mysora. The Utahraptor is pretty good, but yeah, so far I don't have a Hammond collection. But yeah, So I think I was talking about episode 3. Yeah, so episode 3 will have the bounty hunters. I think also Caden, Tracer, and Amari are going to be there. Um, mm, yeah, but basically, I'm planning to make this like a scorched earth. Yeah, you can watch it on my channel. Thank you. Um, you know, although I think might need some inspo for episode 3, because I'm planning on making this like a sub Earth kind of planet. Obviously, Tricera, Caden, and Amara are gonna be in the same place. I'm not gonna get rid of the old cast, so don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, basically, I don't want to spoil too much, just because obviously I want it to be like a certain surprise, for future viewers or for new people. Um, but basically, yeah, don't worry. Goodbye. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, Jaws is like a pretty good inspo. Jurassic Park also. Uh, mm, I would say Jaws could be good for like a scene in the water. I was thinking about something like that, because in my universe, or at least in this universe, um, this everyone's kind of like trying to get rid of God of all Nanoxaurus. And correct me if I misspelled that, but I'm pretty sure it's Nanoxaurus or Nanook. But basically, the moral is that he's trying to steal like the crystal of life or power. So after acquiring that, he will become like the strongest entity in the whole omniverse. But we're basically all trying to stop him. But we do have to face separate enemies that come from our own dimensions. So it's kind of like a whole bundle of chaos in the whole every single episode. Hence why there's always like a fight. Obviously, I know people could like probably get sick of fights, but I mean, who can really get sick of fights anyway? It's going to be an eventful series, so there's not really much. How can I say this? Much action. Um, but I will be planning on adding more characters as the story goes. Mostly I just because I need like their designs, and I gotta ask their respected creators. If not, I could get copyrighted. Obviously, or at least not copyrighted, but just like a report or a strike. Uh, but yeah, it's kind of like. Thankfully, everyone that's proportioned me like their hybrids or their characters has been like really understanding. Because what I use basically on Procreate, it's pretty hard to animate because you have to do it like frame by frame. As like obviously animating websites or animating apps have like more advanced, but when it's just like frames, you have to do it frame by frame. So yeah, I'm probably gonna need to learn more on animating. Like I think recently on Goju, my friend Goju's channel, he posted one of how to draw moving fire. Is it based off a show? Honestly, no. I just kind of came up with this with the story. Um, it was kind of like a mini collab between all of us. I think. Hmm. I might tag Goji on this. I might tag in the description once I'm finished with the live. Um, but you can check out his channel. If I'm correct, he has a pin post which has every. Hmm. This actually I don't know. I just random stuff. Um, that's actually a pretty good question. How can I get copyrighted? Hmm. Or at least, oh, never mind. Okay, I know what I meant. I was actually meaning like how creators, like, people say permission. That's it. That's the word. Yeah, I just want like authorized permission. Obviously, people have like it's not like a big deal, but I just want to do that just in case the art doesn't get as chopped or as like stiff. And I also want to get the details right without having to like overly maximize the whole layout. Mm, but in terms of like um, storyboarding or like the actual show in general, I'm not really basing it off of anything. I'm kind of just like making it as I go. Obviously, with the help of my fellow uh, my fellow counselors, the Imperial counselors, because I'm the guardian of the pantry. So basically, um, uh, where was I? I was in episode, yeah. So basically, for episode 3, I'm just thinking of like will base. I will base some of it maybe off of the movie Gladiator. The initial fight scene, the first one. Um, After that, I will probably base the story. I'm trying to make it to find a way so it doesn't get like quickly to like the end, the finals in just 7 episodes, because I know that that's pretty short actually. Um, Maybe there will be more, but I mean, since there's seasons, technically I could just make all of this like one big one big episode. So, with that being said, I'm probably also because of intros. So every season will have like a specific intro. Um, so like for example, I always put like my intros. Uh, that kind of lengthens it to like 2 minutes, but like, how can I say this? Um, yeah, that kind of helped me a lot. Oh, well, yeah, I was kind of like this is kind of just like an explanation. I will probably make a post. Um, but if you want, you can also ask questions here. So don't really worry about it. I can just answer them. It's kind of just like a quick recap, just so like for updates and stuff on how production is going. But yeah, yeah, probably. Yeah, I kind of want. I feel like basing off of Jurassic is pretty good. Obviously, not every single one. Probably, I could probably take some scenes, um, or I could actually make a whole episode dedicated to that. Since basically, we in the series we can all travel through universes, so I could just make like a spin-off episode. I was planning on doing that, so now that I remember, um, episode 4. I know it's a bit too early to be jumping to that, but I already got that kind of planned out. So episode 4 will be like not gonna spoil too much again, but like it could be how can I put this, like a multiversal collapse. So my idea for that is basically like all of us, obviously after the events of episode 3, kind of like a time rift opens in our dimensions, and that kind of causes us to how can I put this, like travel across, but like a time warp, kind of like that. So we can go through little fragments of time, but we each end up in different places with different versions. Um, yeah, so that's kind of like the rough sketch for episode 4. Um, Game Overs. Wait, I think isn't that the one that just came out like on Glitch, like the channel? I think. Yeah, I didn't really watch it. I it kind of just popped up on my feed, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. But yeah, yeah. I don't really see that plot a lot, honestly. Um, like nowadays, most dinosaur movies are just like military and stuff. Because like obviously people would find like soldiers more versus dinosaurs more interesting than like anthro. I feel like that's kind of like my main goal, just to like make something a bit more enjoyable that isn't like always um referencing like how can I put this like the same thing over and over again, like an overused joke, kind of like that. Yeah, don't worry, I'll see you later then. Got you. Yeah, but basically that's kind of the whole plot. um yeah. Hello. All right, y'all. um sorry, had to drink some apple juice. um thank you very much. um as I was saying, if you guys have any ideas for like, if I'm if I'm correct, you guys could give me suggestions for episode 5, 6, and 7, which will be probably like um the last of season 1. Um, as like in the terms of, how can I say this? In the terms of sorry, my thing is a bit jumpy now that I realize this. Um, what do you guys think in respect to, in opinion about episode episodes 1 to 2.5? What are your guys' like a flower in episode 5? Hmm. I think so. I could probably do that. Doesn't sound too hard, right? Yeah, I could probably keep that in mind. Um, what type of flower? Hmm. Yeah, no problem. I'm always open to suggestions. A lily? All right. Would it be like a spider lily or which one? Yeah, just to get like every single detail. Because like flowers are like part of like the lore, kind of. Not the character, but like the, how can I say this? Like the aftermath of whenever the crystal smashed into. And sorry about the noise. I think the noise can be heard through my headphones. But don't worry about that. Hello, welcome newcomer. I I sense a disturbance in the forest. Thank you. All right, I'll be creative with it. Don't worry. I got you. Um. All right. So basically, I can. I'm just gonna do like a little recap of episode. Thank you. All of these are like original designs. These are kind of like antagonists that I'm thinking of. Obviously, this whole series is going to be revolving about this, if I'm correct. Yeah, all of this is just like all my studies. All of this. All of this is just. I think I have some Jurassic World Alive ones as well. I also got like this. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, and I actually have like character sheets right here. This is like some more character sheets. Thank you. I put lots of hard work into this. A little too much now that I realize. But um, so basically, I got like the bounty hunters here. Yeah, don't worry. School's important as well. This one is actually, these three are part of the episode 3. So that's the episode I'm going to be working on right after I finish this stream. We have, you guys are getting like a little preview. We have Eva the Carnotaurus. That's right. It's like a bounty hunters. Then we have the Megaraptor. He has like a proto arm that's able to fire like laser beams and stuff. We got Eclipse the Quetz. She has like a prosthetic. How do you call it? Prosthetic wings. Basically like robots, like cyborgs. Then here it's like more sort of character designs. Um, this is like a little sketch I had lying around. Some more stuff. I have way too much stuff here. Oh, this one. This is like my most recent sheet. This is kind of like, I know you can't see probably everything here, but don't worry. I have like, these are all like, thank you. I'm surprised most people actually like my channel. It's kind of just like a little side hustle I was starting, but then once it picked up, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll probably work on this more. We got stuff. Oh, this one. This one's pretty cool. We got Carl. This is basically, he's basically like a crossbreed between a Pycnonemosaurus, a Carnotaurus. Well, if you guys play Path of Titans, I think the Pycnonemosaurus has horns. So I just used that for inspiration. Then I got like, I could teach you a little bit, you know. Let me see. Oh, my sister's coming in with that cat. Right now I don't. I think the only tutorial I've actually done is some how to sculpt dinosaurs, and then oh, no, I'm not giving you back this cat. Just kidding. Here you go. I'm telling you guys, my sister just putting her cats in my videos. Please, she's photobombing me, light bomb. And anyways, I think I have 2 how to sculpt dinosaurs. And then I could do like a little. I have a how to draw the Jurassic World Utah Raptor. I could do a little quick like lesson for here. So basically, what you want to do when drawing like these dinosaurs, is that first you get like the circle for the head. Let me see it like that, and then you want to get like a little less snout, and then you want to gently connect that, and then connect this. So for here, you're gonna have to draw like the skull. So this is gonna be like the neck area, and then you're also gonna have like the skull. Here you go, like a little kind of like S, and then you're gonna do like a little snout, and then you're gonna connect this back like a loop. There we go. So now you have like the rough sketch of like the skull. Then you're gonna do this. This is like the skin in between, like this part. Then you do like a little. You go downwards, then kind of curve it back. Then you fold it back in, and then you bring this like down, and then connect it here. There we go. So then you got like the outline. And now for the eye. So let me get a sharper one. Hopefully doesn't break. Okay, so my pencil just broke. Never knew, bro. Anyways, yeah, no problem. I'm always here to help, whether it's with art or like anything animation type. Um, so what you want to do for the eyes, um, you're gonna want to do like put it always like in the top corner. So you do one like that, close it off, and if you want, you could put like you could either do like a circle eye or a straight line, whichever you're more comfortable with. I can do it like the line. Now we're gonna do like not shrink wrapping, but like the outline. So this you go here, and this one you go here. So it's like a little oval around the eyes. And then now we're gonna do the eyebrows. So this one is pretty easy. All you gotta do is like do this. That's it. All right. Then all we gotta do is this. This is just extra. This is like scale detail, just in case you liked it. Yeah, don't worry. Either way, the stream will post up like this night. Thank you. Don't worry. Um, um, all right. See you tomorrow. Don't worry. Either way, the stream will probably post tonight because it takes like a whole day to like upload. So it'll still be available. So then after, all right. Now we just fill this back out. And then for scale detail, all you gotta do is like that. Repeat that process again. And then curve it. Yeah, don't worry. We all have stuff to do eventually, so it's like not really a big surprise. That just means you're at least busy, right? Doing something. Yeah, don't worry. I will probably do more tutorials, so don't worry about that. All right. And as I was saying, so for future episodes, I am planning. Season 2 will probably be more focused on. How can I say this? Uh, like probably not more on God of All Onyxorus, but it will probably focus. Oop. All right, so the other pencil just broke. Funny thing. I got my refill. So, anyways, the rest of the series, I will probably make season 2, more of like how can I put this, like expansion type of thing. So I'll probably focus more on like how the empire starts to grow and how we find more recruits and kind of like the actual expansion of the empire. Because if you guys saw, oh, there's a bird. There's a bird outside of the door. Um, that bird's wait. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought the bird was stuck. Sorry. Um, but I will probably make it more focused on empire expansion. That's for sure. So with that being said, um, um, you guys can be expecting more from season 2 because it's going to be a bit more action packed now that we how can I say this? Now that we've actually finished off like season 1 with God of All and Ixorus, so eventually season 2 will have new characters as well. Uh, I I just have to think more of an antagonist because like protagonists, I already have them on the post that was created. So antagonist, I really need some like inspo for those. which is kind of like what this is for, just like random generic theropods. Although I could also make a herbivorous, um, how can I call it, antagonist? Because like obviously herbivores weren't like all kind and friendly. They were more territorial than like the actual carnivores. Um, and so basically, with that being said, um, I will start today probably. It's just that production does take some time since I'm just like one animator. It's like a whole. If I'm correct, I think it takes about 120 or 130 frames per like minute that I make. So just keep in mind that it takes a long time, a really long time to animate everything. But I mean, for like the speed I'm probably posting this on, it's pretty good. I'm kind of glad that I decided to go with like the how do you call it? Like the post short episodes and then just pile them up. Because that's a bit more not economic, but just like a bit more energy and less time consuming. So I think I might just cut the stream here. Maybe I'll just finish this and then I'll cut it off. But yeah, that's kind of like the basic recap of whatever the series is turning into. If you guys would like to see more from this series, I will keep you guys updated. I will post like little scenes and stuff. Probably not everything, because like I gotta keep it still a secret for. I can't have it spoiling every single detail of the story. At least not yet. Once the series does come to an end, um, either I will like revamp it once I get more like advanced animation technology or stuff, or I will probably just leave it there. Just like make a conclusion, or even make like a sequel. So yes, I did way too much. I did way too much. But yeah, this kind of like the rough sketch. Thank you. I try and make all these designs look as cool as possible. Um, but yeah, that's this done. I might move on to a separate page. Sorry if there's like so much stuff here. All right, this is white. Ooh, Tennessee. All right. So yeah. All right. All right. I think that's it for the stream. You guys have a nice day. Enjoy. Enjoy. How can I say this? An hour and a half. Are you serious? That's a lot. Oh yes. You kind of missed a little bit, Goji, but don't worry. You're probably gonna be able to rewatch the stream. Um, yeah. I'm thinking of making one more antagonist. Yeah, don't worry. You're stuck in you're stuck in class. What? I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Um, so for right now, I think that's pretty much it for the stream. Thank you. And I have even, you know, I got way more art in here. I also used to play Hungry Shark World as well. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I based it off a Ceratosaurus toy. Um, this kind of like, oh, this one was pretty cool. This is like an old sketch. This is old, like when season 2 came out, Chaos Theory. Um, yeah, you can see all that detail I had. I didn't finish this because I was like a bit lazy. This is like old sketches. I got Spinal here. Uh, I got some. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is this. I made this when the first Rebirth trailer came out because I like the design and colors. Um, if I'm correct, I also made like the. Thank you. This one took like a whole week to make because it was so many details. This one's like the toy. I think if you go to like Target or Walmart, you're probably just gonna find this. This is like the promo image that they showed on, I believe, the not the Power Devour, the Extreme Chomping. No, well, that one basically. The other T-Rex that didn't have any sounds. Lab Lockdown. That's the name. This is unfinished as well, but let me get the toy out. Um, this is a toy I used, the Baryonyx, and I kind of just took it. Sure, what is it? I'm open for anything, suggestions. Right? Ooh, you broke my knuckles. Sorry. Right. Where's that? Thank you. You know, that's kind of like my main goal. When I was young, I always wanted to be like a YouTuber. I originally wanted to be like a gamer, but then I found art, and I'm like, you know what? I should really just put more of like an art channel because like I love art, as you can see. Thank you, thank you. You know, that's kind of like a running theme with art. Like obviously, everyone has their own styles and stuff, right? Um, like for example, like I think if you go to my channel description, I think I recommended some other channels. Yes, I shall remember that. Yeah. Oh, this one's cool. This one was at at the time I thought this was gonna be like my absolute best. Oh, I don't know what this is. I don't know. Oh, this was my neighbor. My neighbor drew this because we were sharing the sketchbook. He drew a duck. Um, and if I'm correct, I had one. These are all like speculative arts. Um, cause like this was my old design of Carnotaurus. It's pretty ugly, but don't worry. This was supposed to be Allosaurus, but I mean, as well, it wasn't that good at the time. It was more like starting to get good sketch. This was Ceratopsian. Uh, I don't know what type of Ceratopsian it was, but I'm like, I just wanted to make like something from my own. And then this is mostly um, like Jurassic World Rebirth renders that I found on Google. I'm like, okay, let me draw that. This one is my favorite Velociraptor. I like these. I like the design of Velociraptor. I kind of wish that they had more screen time. Thank you. I am already kind of famous, so almost there. Don't worry. Oh, this one's cute too, Dolores. Dilophosaurus as well. I kind of spend all my time drawing this. As you guys can see, obviously, from the stream, I've already taken like 44 minutes. Oh, wow. Time flies by fast. Right, so obviously, this is like, I drew all four Spinosaurus. Um, drew this. Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna use that YouTube account for like good stuff, I would recommend it, like to post all your art or whatever, like things you're pretty good at. You could also post that. Obviously, you don't have to be like, how can I say this? Like, it doesn't have to be like a full time thing. You could just do it like partially. That kind of helps more when doing these types of things. So if you do it like full time, that kind of like the stress piles up. But like in my case, I do it just like whenever I'm able to do it. And that's kind of like the thing with this channel as well. All the people that I've like met and like been subscribed to, they're all like understanding. Like when I had to delay episode one like 2 weeks later, that was kind of like a downgrade. Yeah, this is unfinished. This was from like a toy movie I made called Hybrid Chaos. It's kind of mid, but I mean, I liked it. I repainted a Carnotaurus, and then I also had a T-Rex. So this is an old drawing I got recommended by one of the fellow members of the channel. Um, this is the Indoraptor versus my own character. Yeah, that's a good thing. Once you enjoy, if you enjoy yourself, that's pretty good. Because like you obviously can't do anything good without enjoying it. But oh, this is pretty cool. So another member of the group, another member of my channel, has this same art style. So I tried to use her art style to make my own dinosaur, and this is how it turned out. So you can see it's an Ostroraptor. See, it's pretty fluffy. That snout. And if I think that's the end of the book. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, I think is that. Yeah, that's. Oh man, that's the end. Hello. Oh, I don't know. Your Flowers' brother, right? And then I realized it. I think I need to revamp this. If not, I'll just probably buy a new sketchbook, cause look at this. This was pretty good for its time. I was like, oh, this is so tough, but the body just looks so bad. But yeah, with that being said, wow. Oh, nice to meet you officially. Uh, but yeah, the fur is what kind of what gets me. The like, how can I say the feathering? Oh yeah, how'd you like the game? Was it fun? Yes. Yeah. Especially although Sandbox is a bit more uh rough. I will say that. Hmm. Oh yeah, I forgot to. If I'm correct, I had one more page to show. This was like not this. Oh yes, this one. Yeah, don't worry. All right. See you next stream. If not, obviously feel free to leave any comments or anything on posts, on videos. Um, and if you have any art of yourself, be sure to post that on the community. I would love to like review everyone's art because that's kind of like what I like to do. Obviously, I'm not gonna be like overly critique because I'm also not a professional. Okay, so the sound sand